defending champ Jimmy White at noon. Right now, Friday's conversation with Jeremy Vine.
Today, should we use MI5 to solve the migrant crisis? Is it right or wrong to protest against the Israeli contestant taking part in Eurovision? And a driving theory test that's too hard? With me, Jeremy Vine.
Yay, Sunday!
Welcome to the show. It's the 10th of May, actually. I'm joined by none other than broadcaster Esther Kraku and author Andy West. Welcome both. Good panel. Here's what's on the Friday show. First up, should MI5, I thought they said the M15. That's what Labour's considering if they get into power. They would use the Secret Service to target the criminal gangs behind the small boats. Is that the best use of their time, though, and would it work, crucially? Then, what about those protests against Israel's Eurovision contestant? Is it wrong to protest against the singer Eden Golan, whose Israel's entry this year has made it to the finals? But she's facing a backlash and protest. What do you think? Should Israel have not been allowed to participate, or do you think, no, just don't make it political? Then, we're talking about driving theory tests. Are they too hard? The latest figures show nearly half of people who take the test don't pass. And that apparently has a lot to do with the hazard perception section on the test. So what do you think? Should the test be hard to keep the road safe, or is it actually just unrealistic? We're going to do a bit of hazard perception later. Then it's the papers and everything else with singer and Carry On film star Anita Harris. She's amazing. She's coming in to talk about her new single, Never Lose Hope, about her beloved husband, Mike. At 11:15, Storm will be joined by Jerry Healy and Peter Blexley. Let me show you how to get in touch with the help of the former and possibly next president, who, by the way, is in the news later on as well, Mr. Trump, because he's in court with Stormy Daniels, who she says got her to spank him with a magazine. 02078622222. 16 people on my landline. Thank you, Mr. What's in your hair? What's that? Oh, a mobile phone. Because mobile phones may be dearer if you ring from them. So don't forget the social. So it's Instagram. We're not on Truth Social, actually. Facebook, TikTok, Twitter now, X, Threads, and we now have a YouTube channel. There it is. So if you go on YouTube and you type Jeremy Vine on 5, you will find us there. Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Trump. We might have 4 more years. Who knows? So I want to mention a particular story which is on the front page of the Sun. And this is one of those funny things, because there's a Netflix show, Baby Reindeer, which you may or may not have seen, but that's what this is about. So the woman I'm going to explain it, so hang with me on this. The woman accused of being the real-life Martha from the Netflix show has come forward and denied being a stalker. The show may become one of Netflix's most popular of all time. There have been 56 million views so far. But I'll just explain what it's about. So here you see this comedian, and he plays himself, Richard Gadd. And he's got this stalker, and there she is. And he develops a warped and complicated relationship with her. She's named Martha in the drama. He meets her at the bar where he works. She starts off friendly. Her behavior then unravels to something sinister. He accuses her of constantly following him to comedy gigs, showing up at his house, attacking his girlfriend, a horrible fight in it, sending him a staggering 41,000 emails, 350 hours of voicemail, 744 tweets, 46 Facebook messages, and 106 pages of letters. Now, here's the thing. When you start watching Baby Reindeer, which actually we've all seen, at the very beginning it says, this is a true story. It doesn't say this is based on a true story. It says, this is a true story. That's on the screen, in black and white. So obviously people then say, well, we must be able to find out who Richard Gadd's stalker was. And there's a lot of sleuthing goes on, and it all points to a woman called Fiona Harvey. And she's sick of the attention. She's come forward. She's denied the claims made against her in the show. And this is her speaking to Piers Morgan.
Were you ever in love with him?
Yes. I know, but I don't. I respect the guy. I mean, he's amazing. Hello.
You don't like
Don't mention it. I shouldn't have even
Do you like, Mr. Brightside?
Of course.
Okay.
I went to see the Killers in concert, and they did the most amazing thing I've never seen before. With all the house lights up, the so-called dirty lights, where you just got the, and it was at a big venue, and they just went on stage, they don't even notice, and they started playing without any spotlight. So suddenly, it started. like we're all sitting talking, and then suddenly started. So, yeah, I think it's a great fun. How about having this star here?
Absolutely incredible.
Isn't it fantastic?
Yeah.
And you're very beautiful, darling.
Well, I will take that, but someone put that.
Storm, I have...
Is always welcome. Okay, I'll let you know what's going on the show today. I'm going to be joined by Terry Healy and Peter Blexley. We're going to be asking if it's okay to take private companies to do the job of the police. That's after a burglar was prosecuted in jail by a private prosecution firm when the Met Police wouldn't investigate the case. So, is it right that private companies are stepping in? How do you feel about that?
Wow, I saw someone wrote an article in the paper saying that police now solve so few crimes, they should just do ceremonial duties. Like, I know. Well, I know. When they're on it, they're really good. Like the Russian army, you know. 0207 862 2222 is the number. Do get your calls coming.